Ever wondered why one diet doesn't fit all, or why some people thrive on low-carb regimes while others feel energized with high-carb meals? Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of ketosis and glucose metabolism, the two pivotal energy states that fuel our bodies in remarkably different ways. We'll uncover the science behind how your body turns food into fuel, the pros and cons of each metabolic state, and the impact on your health and performance. Stay tuned until the end to discover which metabolic state reigns supreme for optimal health and which one aligns with our ancestral roots. You might be surprised by what you learn. Ketosis and glucose metabolism, a comparative look. Energy production. Ketosis, harnessing energy from fats. Ketosis is a metabolic process that occurs when the body has insufficient carbohydrates to burn for energy. In the absence of adequate carbohydrates, typically due to a low-carbohydrate diet, fasting, or prolonged exercise, the body begins to break down fat for energy. This fat breakdown occurs in the liver, which converts fatty acids into ketone bodies, acetone, acetoacetic acid, and beta-hydroxybutyric acid. These ketones then circulate through the bloodstream and are used by various tissues, including the brain, as an alternative energy source. The shift to ketone production and utilization allows the body to continue functioning despite the scarcity of carbohydrates. It's a sophisticated adaptation that ensures survival during times of food scarcity or specific dietary patterns aimed at inducing this state. The ketosis state is not immediate. It typically requires several days of carbohydrate restriction to deplete the body's glucose stores and initiate significant ketone production. Once in ketosis, the body becomes highly efficient at burning fat and producing ketones for energy, which can lead to various benefits such as weight loss, improved mental clarity, and sustained energy levels without the spikes and crashes associated with glucose metabolism. Glucose, the preferred quick energy source. Glucose metabolism, also known as glycolysis, is the process by which the body converts carbohydrates from food into glucose, a simple sugar that serves as a primary energy source for cells. This process begins in the digestive system, where complex carbohydrates are broken down into simpler sugars and absorbed into the bloodstream. The pancreas responds to the increase in blood glucose by releasing insulin, a hormone that facilitates the uptake of glucose into cells. Once inside the cells, glucose undergoes a series of biochemical reactions that produce energy in the form of adenosine triphosphate, ATP, which is used to power various cellular functions. Glucose is particularly important for energy-intensive organs like the brain, which relies almost exclusively on glucose for its energy needs under normal circumstances. Glucose metabolism is highly efficient and can quickly provide energy to meet immediate demands, making it the body's preferred energy pathway, especially for high-intensity physical activities and critical brain functions. However, an excess intake of carbohydrates can lead to elevated blood sugar levels and, over time, may contribute to insulin resistance and other metabolic issues if not balanced with physical activity and proper nutrition. Comparison. While both ketosis and glucose metabolism are essential mechanisms for energy production, they represent two different approaches to fueling the body. Ketosis offers an alternative energy pathway that becomes prominent during carbohydrate restriction, leveraging fat stores for fuel and producing ketones as a byproduct. In contrast, glucose metabolism relies on the direct conversion of carbohydrates to glucose, providing quick and efficient energy for immediate needs. Each pathway has unique advantages and implications for health, diet, and lifestyle, making the choice between them dependent on individual goals, health status, and preferences. Dietary requirements for ketosis and glucose metabolism. Ketosis, navigating the high-fat, low-carbohydrate path. To enter the state of ketosis, the dietary focus shifts significantly towards fats, with moderate protein intake and minimal carbohydrates. This dietary composition is critical for reducing the body's glucose reserves, forcing it to turn to fat as its primary energy source. The ketogenic diet, which typically consists of approximately 70–80% fat, 15–20% protein, and 5–10% carbohydrates, is designed to sustain this metabolic state. Foods that are staples in a ketogenic diet include high-fat meats, fish, oils, nuts, and full-fat dairy, alongside low-carbohydrate vegetables like leafy greens. The restriction of carbohydrates is stringent, limiting intake from sources such as grains, sugars, legumes, and even most fruits, which are higher in carbs. Fasting or intermittent fasting can also induce ketosis by depleting glucose stores more quickly, thereby accelerating the shift to fat metabolism. This diet requires careful planning and discipline to maintain the delicate balance of macronutrients needed to sustain ketosis and achieve its benefits, such as weight loss and improved insulin sensitivity. It's also crucial for individuals to monitor their health and consult with healthcare providers, especially in cases of pre-existing conditions. Glucose, embracing a balanced carbohydrate-rich diet. Glucose metabolism thrives on a diet that provides a steady supply of carbohydrates, the body's preferred source of quick energy. A balanced diet for supporting glucose metabolism typically includes a wide variety of carbohydrates, from simple sugars in fruits and dairy to complex carbohydrates found in whole grains, vegetables, and legumes. The emphasis is on complex carbohydrates, which are broken down more slowly and provide a more stable release of glucose into the bloodstream. This helps maintain energy levels and prevents the spikes and crashes often associated with high sugar intake. Foods rich in fiber, a type of carbohydrate, are particularly beneficial as they aid in digestion and help regulate blood sugar levels. Proteins and fats are also important components of a balanced diet, playing critical roles in overall nutrition and health. However, unlike the ketogenic diet, there's no need to significantly restrict any macronutrient. Instead, the focus is on balance and moderation. This diet supports not only the body's energy needs, but also its nutritional requirements, promoting overall health and well-being. Comparison: the dietary requirements for sustaining ketosis and glucose metabolism reflect two fundamentally different approaches to nutrition and energy management. Ketosis demands a high-fat, low-carbohydrate regimen that meticulously minimizes glucose intake to shift the body's reliance onto fat for energy. In contrast, supporting glucose metabolism involves a balanced intake of macronutrients with a particular emphasis on consuming a diverse range of carbohydrates for immediate energy needs. Choosing between these dietary paths depends on individual health goals, metabolic health, personal preferences, and lifestyle. Both approaches can support healthy living, but require mindful consideration and, ideally, guidance from nutrition and health professionals to ensure they meet the body's nutritional needs while achieving desired health outcomes. Understanding the timeline. Achieving ketosis versus glucose metabolism. Ketosis, the transition phase. The journey into ketosis is marked by a transition phase that can vary significantly from person to person, typically taking anywhere from 2 to 7 days. This variation is influenced by several factors, including an individual's metabolic rate, the extent of carbohydrate restriction, previous diet, and physical activity levels. Entering ketosis requires the body to deplete its glycogen stores, the stored form of glucose found in the liver and muscles. Only when these stores are significantly reduced will the body turn to fat as its primary source of energy, initiating the production of ketones. For many, this transition is facilitated by adopting a ketogenic diet, which drastically limits carbohydrate intake to about 20 to 50 grams per day, or through fasting, which accelerates glycogen depletion. During this period, some may experience symptoms often referred to as the keto flu, including fatigue, headaches, and irritability, which result from the body's adjustment to its new energy source. These symptoms typically subside as the body becomes more efficient at producing and utilizing ketones for energy. Glucose, immediate energy access. In contrast to the gradual transition required to enter ketosis, glucose metabolism begins almost immediately after the consumption of carbohydrates. When carbohydrates are consumed, they are digested and broken down into simpler sugars, such as glucose, which then enters the bloodstream. This rise in blood glucose levels triggers the release of insulin, a hormone that facilitates the uptake of glucose into cells where it can be used for energy. The process from carbohydrate consumption to glucose utilization for energy is rapid, allowing the body to meet its energy needs promptly. This immediacy makes glucose the body's preferred energy source, especially for high-intensity activities and critical brain functions that require quick access to energy. Glucose metabolism's efficiency is a double-edged sword. While it provides quick energy, it also requires regular replenishment through diet, especially in individuals with high energy demands. Additionally, excessive consumption of simple carbohydrates can lead to spikes and crashes in blood sugar levels, influencing energy levels and mood. Comparison: the timeline to achieving and sustaining ketosis versus glucose metabolism highlights the distinct nature of these metabolic states. Ketosis requires a period of adjustment as the body shifts from glucose to fat as its primary energy source, with the duration influenced by individual metabolic factors and dietary choices. This state is characterized by a more stable and sustained energy release once established. On the other hand, glucose metabolism offers an immediate source of energy following carbohydrate consumption, suitable for meeting the body's quick energy demands, but necessitating regular intake of carbohydrates to maintain energy levels. Understanding these timelines and how each metabolic state functions can help individuals tailor their diets and lifestyles to better suit their energy needs, health goals, and preferences, whether seeking sustained energy production through ketosis or immediate energy availability through glucose metabolism. Exploring the benefits: ketosis versus glucose metabolism. Ketosis, a trio of health advantages. Weight loss. One of the most celebrated benefits of ketosis is its effectiveness in promoting weight loss. By shifting the body's metabolism from relying on glucose to burning fat for energy, ketosis taps into fat stores, resulting in significant weight reduction. This process, combined with the satiating effects of a high-fat diet, lead to reduced calorie intake and sustained weight loss efforts. Brain function. There is growing interest in the potential cognitive benefits of ketosis. Ketones, produced during fat metabolism, provide an alternative energy source for the brain. Some research suggests that this can lead to improved cognitive function, including enhanced clarity, focus, and potentially reduced risk of certain neurodegenerative diseases. The brain's utilization of ketones may also contribute to mood stabilization. Blood sugar levels. Ketosis has a stabilizing effect on blood sugar levels. By minimizing carbohydrate intake, the fluctuations in blood glucose and insulin levels are significantly reduced, leading to improved insulin sensitivity. This aspect of ketosis is particularly beneficial for individuals with type 2 diabetes or those at risk, as it can aid in managing and potentially preventing these conditions. Glucose, energizing body and mind. High-intensity physical activities. Glucose metabolism is pivotal for supporting high-intensity physical activities. Glucose is a readily available energy source that can be quickly mobilized to meet the demands of intense exercise, making it indispensable for athletes and those engaged in vigorous physical activities. The efficient conversion of glucose to energy enables peak performance and endurance. Brain function. Just as ketones can benefit the brain in ketosis, glucose is essential for brain function in a standard metabolic state. The brain primarily relies on glucose for energy, consuming about 20% of the body's glucose supply. Adequate glucose levels are crucial for maintaining cognitive functions, including memory, learning, and attention, highlighting the importance of a balanced diet in cognitive health. Quick energy replenishment. Beyond physical activity, glucose metabolism ensures quick energy replenishment for the body's needs, from daily tasks to recovery post-exercise. The ability to rapidly restore energy levels is a key advantage of glucose metabolism, supporting overall vitality and well-being. Comparative insights. When comparing the benefits of ketosis and glucose metabolism, it becomes evident that each offers unique advantages tailored to different health goals and lifestyles. Ketosis is distinguished by its potential for weight loss, brain health benefits, and blood sugar stabilization, making it appealing for those looking to manage weight, enhance cognitive function, or improve metabolic health. Conversely, glucose metabolism is crucial for supporting high energy demands, critical cognitive tasks, and rapid energy recovery, serving as the foundation for sustained physical performance and overall energy balance. Ultimately, the choice between ketosis and glucose metabolism should consider individual health objectives, lifestyle preferences, and, ideally, guidance from health professionals to navigate the benefits of each metabolic state for optimal health outcomes. Navigating the drawbacks. Ketosis versus glucose metabolism. Ketosis. Considerations and cautions. Keto flu. Transitioning into ketosis isn't always smooth. The keto flu describes a set of symptoms including fatigue, headaches, nausea, and irritability that some people experience as their bodies adjust to using fat for fuel instead of glucose. These symptoms are temporary for most, lasting from a few days to a week as the body becomes efficient at producing and utilizing ketones. A strict ketogenic diet can limit the intake of certain fruits, vegetables, and whole grains, potentially leading to deficiencies in essential vitamins and minerals. Careful dietary planning is essential to ensure adequate nutrient intake, possibly supplemented by multivitamins or specific nutrient supplements. The long-term effects of maintaining a high-fat diet on heart health are still a subject of research and debate. Concerns arise from the types of fats consumed and their potential impact on cholesterol levels and cardiovascular risk. Monitoring by healthcare professionals is advisable to mitigate any risks. Glucose, balancing the scale, blood sugar spikes. One of the primary challenges with glucose metabolism is managing blood sugar levels, especially with diets high in simple carbohydrates. Frequent spikes in blood sugar can lead to crashes, affecting energy and mood, and over time, may strain the body's ability to regulate glucose levels efficiently. Insulin resistance. Consistently high levels of glucose and insulin can lead to insulin resistance, a condition where cells become less responsive to insulin. This can escalate into prediabetes or type 2 diabetes, requiring significant lifestyle and dietary adjustments to manage. Weight gain. Glucose metabolism efficiently converts excess carbohydrates into glycogen or fat for storage, contributing to weight gain if the energy from carbohydrates is not expended through physical activity. Balancing carbohydrate intake with energy needs is crucial to avoid unwanted weight accumulation. Comparative reflections. Both ketosis and glucose metabolism come with their set of drawbacks, underscoring the importance of personalized dietary planning and lifestyle adjustments to mitigate these risks. For ketosis, the challenges include managing initial adaptation symptoms, ensuring nutritional completeness, and monitoring the diet's long-term effects on heart health. These considerations require a thoughtful approach to dietary choices and potentially medical supervision. In contrast, the primary concerns with glucose metabolism revolve around managing blood sugar levels, preventing insulin resistance, and avoiding weight gain through careful dietary choices and regular physical activity. This calls for a balanced intake of carbohydrates, prioritizing complex sources, and maintaining an active lifestyle. Understanding these drawbacks is crucial for anyone considering these dietary paths, emphasizing the need for a balanced approach tailored to individual health goals, nutritional needs, and medical advice. While each metabolic state has its unique challenges, they also offer opportunities for optimizing health when approached with awareness and care. The metabolic flexibility. Ketosis versus glucose metabolism. Which is better and more natural? In the quest to determine the superior or more natural metabolic state between ketosis and glucose metabolism, we confront a complex interplay of biology, evolution, and modern lifestyle considerations. Both states serve crucial roles in human physiology, optimized for different environmental conditions and dietary inputs. The ancestral perspective. Examining human evolution offers insights into our metabolic flexibility. Ancestors likely experienced alternating periods of food abundance and scarcity, adapting to thrive in both. During bountiful times, when fruits, tubers, and other carbohydrate sources were plentiful, glucose metabolism would have been the primary energy pathway, supporting not only day-to-day activities, but also the brain's high demand for glucose. Conversely, in times of scarcity, when carbohydrate-rich foods were less accessible, the body would switch to ketosis, utilizing fat stores and dietary fats for energy. This metabolic adaptability ensured survival across varying environmental conditions and is a testament to the body's inherent flexibility. Modern implications for health and lifestyle. The question of which metabolic state is better is influenced by individual health goals, conditions, and preferences. For some, ketosis provides a path to weight loss, improved metabolic health, and potential cognitive benefits, aligning with specific health objectives. For others, sustaining glucose metabolism with a balanced intake of carbohydrates supports high-intensity physical activity, cognitive functions, and overall vitality. As for which is more natural, the answer lies in the concept of metabolic flexibility, the body's ability to efficiently switch between burning carbohydrates and fats for energy. This versatility was crucial for ancestral survival and remains relevant in managing modern dietary challenges. Embracing metabolic flexibility for optimal health, rather than advocating for strict adherence to either ketosis or glucose metabolism, a more nuanced approach acknowledges the value of both metabolic states under different conditions and life stages. Encouraging metabolic flexibility, wherein one can efficiently shift from using glucose to fats as a primary energy source, may more closely mirror the natural human condition and offer a sustainable path to health and wellness. Adopting a lifestyle that promotes this flexibility involves a diet that includes periods of both carbohydrate intake and restriction, alongside regular physical activity. It's also about listening to the body's cues and adjusting dietary patterns to align with individual energy needs, health goals, and environmental factors. In conclusion, rather than positioning ketosis and glucose metabolism in opposition, recognizing their respective benefits and the importance of metabolic flexibility offers a more holistic and adaptable approach to diet and health. This perspective honors our evolutionary heritage and supports a balanced, informed approach to nutrition that can be tailored to the diverse needs of individuals in a modern context. Conclusion: navigating towards metabolic harmony. In the debate over the superiority of ketosis versus glucose metabolism, the reality is that neither state holds the universal key to optimal health. Instead, their value is contextual, varying according to individual health goals, lifestyles, and physiological needs. Embracing the concept of metabolic flexibility becomes the linchpin for integrating the benefits of both metabolic states into a cohesive approach to health and wellness. The personalized path to wellness. The journey towards optimal health is deeply personal, with metabolic state preferences playing a significant role. For individuals aiming to shed excess weight or improve metabolic health markers, incorporating periods of ketosis can be a powerful strategy. The shift towards fat metabolism and ketone production can aid in weight management and enhance metabolic efficiency. Conversely, individuals engaged in high-intensity sports or activities that demand rapid bursts of energy may find greater benefit in maintaining a state of glucose metabolism. The immediate energy release from glucose is unparalleled in supporting strenuous physical exertions and sustaining cognitive performance under pressure. The pursuit of metabolic flexibility. The essence of achieving optimal health lies not in the rigid adherence to one metabolic state, but in cultivating the body's ability to fluidly transition between ketosis and glucose metabolism. This metabolic flexibility reflects an advanced level of health and fitness, allowing one to enjoy the advantages of both energy systems as dictated by the body's needs and external demands. Fostering metabolic flexibility involves a nuanced diet that respects the body's cyclic needs, incorporating both nutrient-dense, carbohydrate-rich foods and healthy fats to support the dynamic shift between energy states. Regular physical activity further enhances this flexibility, improving the body's efficiency in utilizing various fuel sources, laying the foundations for health. Adopting a lifestyle that promotes metabolic flexibility requires mindfulness and adaptation to the body's changing needs. Listening to and interpreting the body's signals is crucial in adjusting dietary intake and physical activity levels. Such an approach not only aligns with the body's natural rhythms, but also supports sustained health and wellness across the lifespan. In essence, the journey toward optimal health is not about choosing between ketosis or glucose metabolism, but rather about integrating the strengths of both to achieve a state of metabolic harmony. Through informed dietary choices and consistent physical activity, one can build the foundation for a flexible, resilient metabolic system capable of supporting diverse health and performance goals. Wrapping up, the journey to metabolic flexibility. As we've explored today, the journey toward understanding and leveraging the power of our body's metabolic states, ketosis and glucose metabolism, is both fascinating and crucial for achieving optimal health. Recognizing the importance of metabolic flexibility has opened up a nuanced perspective on how we can tailor our diets and lifestyles to harness the benefits of both worlds, adapting to our body's needs in a way that supports our health goals, activities, and overall wellness. This exploration into the realms of ketosis and glucose metabolism, their benefits and drawbacks, and the ancestral roots of our metabolic flexibility sheds light on the incredible adaptability of the human body. It's a reminder that there isn't a one-size-fits-all answer to diet and health, but rather a personalized journey that requires listening to and understanding our bodies. If you found this discussion enlightening and are curious about more insights into health, nutrition, and the science of our bodies, make sure to subscribe to our channel. Your support motivates us to keep diving deep into topics that matter to you and helps us bring more content like this to the forefront. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it and share it with friends or family who might also benefit from understanding the power of their metabolic state. Together, let's continue to explore and share knowledge that empowers us to lead healthier, more vibrant lives. Stay tuned for more content designed to help you navigate the path to optimal health through informed choices and lifestyle changes. Subscribe, like, and share, and let's embark on this journey of discovery together. Your healthiest self awaits.